occasion in helping us properly christen our boat. We have chosen two very distinguished people to name our boat after, the Commodore and her mother, from the middle names of Eloise Allena Luanne and Terry Luanne Picard, the Allena Luanne.
I like that.
Even with the advent, wait till you see the transom. It's covered up still. Even with the advent of GPS, radar, weather tracking, and other sophisticated safety and navigational systems, boat naming is considered serious business by otherwise non-superstitious professional and recreational mariners. While the ancient Egyptians are credited with popularizing the practice of naming boats, it was the Babylonians who performed the first recorded boat christening in 300 BC, when an ox was sacrificed to appease the gods. The Vikings supposedly marked the occasion with human sacrifice. We won't do that today.
That's not why we were invited.
The ancient Greeks had a more festive take on the matter, wearing wreaths of olive branches on their heads and pouring water on the boat to bless it. They saved the wine, they stand in for blood, to drink toasts to the sea god Poseidon, the Greek version of Neptune. Breaking a bottle over the ship's bow came into favor in the late 1700s when the British Navy replaced their expensive boat naming ritual of baptizing vessels with water poured from precious metal standing cups that was then tossed overboard. The use of champagne began in the 1800s, but bubbly wasn't the only liquid used. The U.S. Navy launched warships with water from important rivers. This was also the period when the ceremony became a noteworthy event with crowds coming to view the birth of the boat. One of the largest, estimated at 15,000 attendees, was for the battle cruiser USS Maine on November 18th, 1890, and 8 years later it exploded off Havana, but had nothing to do with christening. I hope. Over time it became traditional for a woman to perform the christening, saying, "I christened thee," whatever. Preferably this would be a female with a strong swing, because if the bottle didn't break, it was considered a bad omen and the boat considered unlucky. There are tales to this day that reinforce this superstition. One of the most notable involved a bottle that didn't break when Prince Charles' wife, Camilla, however you pronounce her name, christened the new ocean liner Queen Victoria. Its maiden voyage was spoiled by the outbreak of a shipside virus. Still, this was a better outcome than the Titanic, which was just simply slid into the water without a formal naming ceremony. And you know how that turned out. Here.
Okay.
Nope, not yet. So we got the ingots, very important, because that's how we get rid of the previous names. So if you'll pour me a glass and have me one ready, I would appreciate it.
Okay.
To King Neptune, O mighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage, implore you in your graciousness to expunge for all time from your records and recollection the names Shazam and Seal, which have ceased to be an entity in your kingdom. As proof thereof, we submit these ingots bearing her names to be corrupted through your powers and forever purged from the sea. So, this is for King Neptune. Shazam. All that effort you put into this. And Seal.
All for good purpose.
Yeah.
In grateful acknowledgement of your munificence and dispensation, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. From east to west. Hopefully that'll make the king happy. Okay, you can do your thing.
Are you sure? He bought one that's already pre-cut.
To ensure the breakage.
Yes, right there.
Yep. And it's actually, it holds the glass, and it's like,
Keeps it from getting into the.
yeah, and the liquid is actually not champagne.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, it's not?
nope.
I christened
safe for the
the
water.
Allena Luanne.
Whoa, she broke that one.
Good job.
I just wanted to make sure it got broken.
Just leave it there. That's good. Good job. Almighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage, implore you in your graciousness to take unto your records and recollection this worthy vessel hereafter and for all times known as Allena Luanne, guarding her with your mighty arm and trident and ensuring her safe and rapid passage throughout her journeys within your realm. In appreciation of your munificent dispensation and in honor of your greatness, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. Initially it's east to west, now we go west to east. Without stepping on any glass. Good job.
Sorry.
That's okay. All right, here, take this. Almighty rulers of the winds, through whose power our frail vessels traverse the wild and faceless deep, we implore you to grant this worthy vessel, Allena Luanne, the benefits and pleasures of your bounty, ensuring us of your gentle ministration according to our needs. To the north, Great Boreas, exalted ruler of the north wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your frigid breath. To the west. Great Zephyrus, exalted ruler of the west wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your wild breath. To the east. Great Eurus, exalted ruler of the east, wind, grant us your permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your mighty breath. Wow.
What's that?
Something fell. Great Notice, exalted ruler of the south wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your scalding breath. We need champagne.
Oops, sorry. I'm not a very
Okay.
good champagne.
As long as it doesn't
Go over, we're good, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to do a full glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a beer.
Not even noon yet. 5 o'clock
Get some
somewhere.
for Sonny. That's right. Yeah, that whatever that was, I hear that once in a while, and I don't know if it's like something.
Expanding?
Yeah, on the
Pops.
pontoon.
Yeah.
You good?
Good.
To the Allena Luanne.
Allena Luanne.
Well done. Congratulations.
I know you're not supposed to miss them.
I'm giving mine to Ariel.
Oh, you're giving it to Ariel? Okay.
Wow.
Well, I didn't know all that
Oh.
stuff. So that
Yeah,
was kind
that's
of.
cool.
Yeah, that's
I like that.
You got a lesson
I
there.
know.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.